This is screw coming out here.
Okay, let's just go into this.
Okay, so what we want to talk about now is the middle.
And then they say femces doesn't have power.
Mm-hmm. I know women have power, so that's why I'm agreeing. Women
Oh,
have
now
power.
they're women.
Yeah, bro, I'm spinning the narrative now. I'm for the women.
Oh, you're splitting a narrative. It's not a cause.
Moving socially around.
Okay, yes.
Miller Genuine Draft posted it on tweet saying, which South African hip hop artist do you back? And hashtag it's Miller time. We get it. So the options were Ricky Rick, aka Casper West, and Questa. Guess who had the most votes here?
Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Questa. And then the least,
Nasty C.
Ricky Rick.
Ricky Rick.
Of
Nasty
course.
C's not on here, man.
Nasty C's not on there?
No, it was Ricky
Nasty
Rick.
C and Youngster wasn't on there. That was the big controversy.
Yeah,
in the
so it's
comments.
interesting that
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't put those two.
No, I don't think they can afford it.
Why?
Because this is for the New Year base.
But I think they would.
But what
But
song
no,
did
but
Ricky Rick
what I think
release?
about what they might have done, what they usually do, is they first have a list and then they get people to vote out of those lists 4 because they only have 4 options. So maybe out of 4 options, out of 10, for example, they shut it down to 4. I'm assuming. I don't know.
No, but the people hit them so hard for Youngster that's not on the NSTC in the comment section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so then the next tweet that they had out was, which South African female hip hop artist drops the bars? They had.
Drop this bar, so there's a difference.
Wait.
Okay, oh, it's yours.
I'll get there. So the options were Gigi Lemaine, Fifi Cooper, Nadia Nakai, and Moosey. So we discussed
upset,
Moosey
yeah.
recently, and Moosey got the least, and Nadia Nakai got the most.
I'm upset there.
I'm
Upset.
just upset because Nadia Nakai, the only project she has out is an EP. What 5 songs? That's the only thing that she has out, and it's called Braga. Gigi Lemaine have about 3 projects out. And when it comes to spitting bars, the people who voted on it, shame on you. The one with the best bars on there is Gigi Lemaine. There is no other FMC that can match in South Africa can
On
match
that list.
Gigi Lemaine.
Yeah. So then,
They should have added Rogue there. I think.
Or Rogue.
Bruh,
I feel.
don't even touch me there. Okay, so then they had a follow-up tweet to say, okay, Questa and AKA Worldwide are clearly the top 2 on the previous poll, so let's carry on. Then they had Questa, AKA, then they had Nasty C, and then they had Aries. Still,
Oh, so
no
they
youngster.
reshuffling,
So then they
reshuffling.
added more. So I don't know if they had follow-up tweets after this, but my thing, and the guys, please let me know if you just hear me out. I'm gonna read the 2 tweets that they had. Which South African hip hop artist do you back? That's for the males. So which South African female hip hop artist drops the bars? Now what's the difference in those 2 questions?
One, for the male, it doesn't mention bars, so we just.
It assumes that they have bars.
Yeah, it just assumes.
No, my thing is,
AKA doesn't have bars. Gigi Lemaine kills.
I think for that, for the guys, it's mostly who entertains, who's the best entertainer.
yeah, it says South African hip hop artist.
Artists, yes.
So now, why is the females not part of the list? Why is the females got a separate list? Miller Genuine Draft?
I didn't catch that one.
Why does the female hip hop artist drop bars, but they are not a South African hip hop artist?
Miller,
This touches me.
Miller, you in trouble.
So I don't even care who you put on your list. We already have already mentioned that.
No,
right?
I do care who they put on the list.
Yeah, but no, I have a problem with the question.
No, drop just
This
drop
is
Nadia.
me when I used to go write exams. I don't have a problem with the way you mark my answer. I have a problem with the question.
No, here's the thing is that there's some dude in marketing that doesn't know hip hop, that got names
Yeah.
to put it out there. That dude might just listen to country music. Because if you put Nadia Nakai when it comes to bars, no man, that's a disgrace.
Guys, go check this tweet out. Go check out Miller Genuine Draft and go shit on them. Because honestly.
Go boss.
So
straight.
yeah, where we going to from
Baby
here?
mama.
Big mama.
So on a beautiful note, for South African local artists, I want to give a shout out to Salamina Mosese, who just produced and starred as the main character in Baby Mamas. This movie is brilliant. You have to go check it out. Like, it's I know that a lot of people are skeptical when it comes to African movies, but damn, the acting is great, the concept is great, and it's so real. And I feel like the stories that they shared in this movie is so real. Like, I've heard it from friends. I know that the stories that baby mamas go through, the things that women go through, being a baby mama and the things that they have to confront is real. It's real
It
conversation.
also shows the pigs as men. Men is really.
Yeah, we dogs. Okay.
Yeah, it would be nicer if the men could have a
And
baby.
I'm not saying it with pride. I'm not saying it with pride.
No, I think that it would be cool to have a baby daddy movie.
Baby daddy.
Jacob's gonna be making a movie called Baby Daddies coming out soon.
Actually, not. I'm busy with a project called GODANCE. Simone is there starting in it. I have another one on YouTube, but I won't go into it. There's 2 documentary film projects that I'm working on. So, I'm not interested in baby daddies.
So, yeah, and then I want to give a shout out to Khanya Sosibo as well. Proper shout out. Thanks for being such an awesome friend, firstly, and for coming out and just touching lives, and then also to be such a hustler of note. Like, just from her life, I learned a lot. This woman gets up at 4 o'clock every morning. She's on Magic 8 to 8 a.m. station. She's on the breakfast show. She gets up at 4 and then she just hustles. She started Bantu hikers. I think we gave a shout out to Bantu hikers.
Yeah, but we can shout out.
Bantu hikers and Mpho, and so they started it's hiking club, but it's also a mentorship program, and it's also wellness.
And the way that group came out to support baby mamas. Phenomenal.
In numbers, we
Phenomenal.
were 20 people.
And that's
That's
the
awesome.
thing. And that's the thing is where I have an issue with the South African audience.
Yeah.
We are brainwashed to believe that everything that comes from Hollywood is the best that you can watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not for that particular script. So if we don't support local music, so if we don't stream it, we don't listen to it.
Yeah.
If we don't know who is Gigi Lemaine, who is
Yeah.
Fifi Cooper, who is Shoma Josie. Well, Shoma Josie is actually really good and big, but I'm just saying is that a lot of us doesn't know it.
Yeah.
So then this
Yeah.
artist is gonna start.
And this is to show on our vlog as well, because we've noticed that our local segment doesn't get a lot of interest. But like, if you don't support the people that's in your backyard, guys, then what's the point? You are hustling for something, you are doing something great, and you want people to back you up as well. You want people to support your label that's coming out, your clothing label. And I want people to support my label coming out, dance label, and Jacob's production company. You need to see the value in the person next to you. So please go out and see this movie, Baby Mama. Support it. I would go see it again. So if you all want a crowd again, we can go out in numbers and support this movie. But damn, it's beautiful.
Another thing is, it's the conversations that we have off air, and I wanted to discuss it here. It's like, for instance, I had this brilliant discussion with William Ellis. Now, William Ellis, that a lot of people doesn't know, he's a senior lecturer at UWC, and his specialty is anthropology. And is actually Dr. William Ellis. Now, it's important is that he watches this vlog. And we had a brilliant conversation on our 8 shit segment on the Carters when we discussed the music video.
Yeah.
And he took note of it, and so he pointed towards one of the paintings that was in the music video called where Jace was standing is the raft of the Medusa.
Okay.
So the raft of Medusa is this wreck, and the people start eating each other. So it's cannibalism. And so the whole debate that ensued then was, how much is Jay-Z and Beyonce control over the music? And this is why we need to open our platform maybe to a broader audience, or a live audience where people can actually come and where we can have this kind of conversation.
Because we don't want to limit it to just hip-hop culture, or because I think it just streams into every genre, into every subject.
Yeah.
We can really branch out into other subjects as well. So
Like
comment,
politics.
like yeah.
Like Floyd Shivambo's brother. And VBS banking.
So please comment and tell us which topics you want us to go into, because we can literally take
Anything.
yeah, we can take anything into anyway.
You know, climate. Yeah, that's my specialty. Climate.
Not really. A couple of months.
Interesting.
No, a year ago, me and Aviwe in this place had a conversation about climate change and the rain pattern, and I told him how this rain pattern this year is going to be, and you were sitting here and disagree with me.
No, I didn't disagree. I said that I find it strange because we always speak about the one. I think I mentioned about
You
the El Nino.
predicted. No, I was the one that came up with
No, I said that we are facing we're supposed to be facing an El Nino, and my understanding of an El Nino is that after we get that, we're supposed to have a La Nina effect always, or somewhere along the line you're supposed to get a La Nina. Why is it that every year it's an El Nino? Hey, we're facing an El Nino. I was wondering, why is it that we only have that one phenomena and not the other?
But what did I tell you about the rain pattern and how it's going to return this year?
Yeah, that was a lucky guess.
It wasn't a lucky guess.
So we're
Dude,
gonna have
I
this
don't
discussion.
guess. That's the one thing I don't do. I don't guess.
But yes, you
No,
did point out something.
You know, it's a brilliant observation. Sorry, you're the scientist. I've studied it. Ooh, I am the person.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
This is what Jacob does behind the camera when we
When
need
you
to
wrap it up.
So now I'm doing.
I'm not because it's
You editing this and you know it's gonna be long and you're gonna complain to us it's long.
I just said you can ask me. I specialize in. I didn't say I know everything.
Ooh,
Jacob.
specialist.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, must wrap up.
So guys, conversations get heated, but
But yeah, drop us.
but please like, share, and comment, and hashtag Voices of the South.
and you will be shouted out.
And we will give you a shout out.
Yes, and do support, not just share support. Like stream if you're listening to local artists.
Yeah, you
Like,
guys
yeah.
can download it from YouTube when you have Wi-Fi and watch it at home if you don't have Wi-Fi. So please do that. Much love.
Bye bye.